Welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel New Game Plus. Well, lunchtime is over. It must be almost time for the summer festival decorations to start going up. Huh? I would have thought preparations for that would have started way before now. Is the summer festival not a big of a deal in the capital? It depends on who you ask, I guess. I've always just thought of it as one of those small yearly traditions. In my hometown, the summer festival is a major event with extensive preparations. Perhaps these places where the ancient animistic traditions survive put more effort into celebrating the festival. Animism does seem to have mostly vanished here. Not as much as in Ruhr or Crossbelt, though. Well, I suppose it's hard to think of it as a seasonal festival in the capital when it's celebrated a month late to begin with. I think most just see it as an opportunity to catch a glimpse of the imperial family. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, that makes sense. And those prank calls. Is that your Arcus ringing? Oh, what is it doing ringing out here? This is Class 7, Group A, Reed Schwarzer speaking. Oh, hello there, Reen. This is Carl Regnance. Governor Regnance? Come to think of it, he did say that we'd be able to use our Arcus's communication functionality in the city, didn't he? You're Group A's representative, so I figured it'd be best to call you. Is now a good time? Yes, now is totally fine. We actually just left your home. Macius invited us in for coffee. Did he now? I had a favorite specialty store roast those beans just the way I like them. It was a top-notch brew, all right. With all that's been going on, it was nice to just sit down and enjoy a good cup of coffee. Well, I'm glad you were able to spend some quality time together. Anyway, getting to the point, I'm calling because we have a bit of a problem on our hands. That being the case, I'd like Group A to take care of one additional task for me. An extra task? We can do that, sure, but what exactly is it that you'd like us to do? There appears to be a burglary at the jewelers in the Garnier district. But that's not all. The culprit seems to have left a message addressed to you. What? Your confusion is understandable. However, the jewelers submitted a report of the burglary to City Hall a short while ago. Normally, I'd leave this to the proper authorities, but would you be willing to go and see if there's anything you can do? Of course, sir. We'll head over to the Garnier district at once. All right, then. I leave this matter in your hands. What was all that about? Whatever it was, you seem perplexed. Well, wait till you hear this. Reen explained the particulars of Governor Regnance's additional tasks to the group. So a jewelry boutique was burglarized and the culprit left a message addressed to us? Weird. Thinking about it, this all sounds kind of familiar. Yeah, now that you mention it, I'm getting a strange sense of deja vu as well. Still, it would have been helpful if my father could have furnished a few more details. Well, it's already past noon. Let's head over to the Garnier district and find out what happened. Reen and the other members of Group A paid a short visit to Heimdall Port to report the monster's extermination. After doing so, they boarded a tram to the Garnier district. Quest Heimdall Portmaster completed. Received U-Material 5 as a reward. Yay! I could always use more of those. One additional field stay task was added. Burglary at the jewelers. It seems a burglary has taken place at a jeweler's in the Garnier district called Sancoris. We should head over there and find out what happened as soon as possible. Excuse me, are you in charge of this store? We're here on behalf of the local government to investigate a reported burglary. Yes, that's right. I'm the owner. You must be the students from Thor's military academy. Indeed, Class 7, Group A at your service. Oh, thank goodness. We may yet have a chance to recover the Crimson Tiara. So, that was the object that was stolen. Yes, exactly. It's embedded with the priceless carnelian gemstones captivating the hearts of all who gaze upon it. It is the centerpiece of our display under consideration to become a national treasure valued at almost 100 million mira. Pretty pricey. Yeah, I'll say. It was being displayed in that big showcase in the center of the room, wasn't it? I'd heard the store was fitted by the best security system money could buy so they could display the tiara safely. I'm afraid this was all due to my carelessness. There was no problem with our recent installed security system. The problem was me, falling right into Thief B's trap. Oh, wait. The Phantom Thief B? I've heard all manner of rumors about him, but I'm still finding it hard to believe this was actually his doing. The name sounds kind of familiar. Seems like Elliot and Machias know of him. Yeah, he's a thief with quite a reputation in the capital. He calls himself a liberator of beauty, and he's made quite a name for himself with a string of major thefts a number of years ago. He's even gained an enthusiastic fan following for the daring and graceful methods he uses during his thefts. Oh, now I remember where I heard his name before. He's the thief that managed to steal an orbital tank from the Imperial Army, right? Yeah, that was one of his most famous exploits. I seem to recall hearing that story myself. I wonder how one steals a tank. So, how do we know the tiara was stolen? Phantom Thief B is well known for sending the victim a card notifying them of his intended crime before he commits it. Did he send a card this time? Yes, that's right. The card also contained this message. Your prized tiara has already been replaced with an imitation. However, that message was a feint. While we did have the utmost faith in our security system, we knew that if anyone could get past it, it would be him. We decided to open the display case to check the tiara, but as it turns out, that is what he was counting on us to do. So that's when he stole the tiara, huh? I'm afraid so. Unbelievable. I assume you weren't able to get a good look at the culprit's face. Indeed. As soon as we opened the display case, the lights all went out. By the time we got them back on, the tiara had vanished. I see. Sounds like he's no ordinary thief. With a piece as valuable as this, can you maybe explain how you decided we'd be the optimal choice for this request? Oh, of course. Please take a look at this. And it's a calling card. To the owner of this fine establishment, know that I have the Crimson Tiara securely in my possession. Should you fulfill my conditions, I promise that it shall be returned to you unharmed. If not, I make no guarantees. First, you must not report this incident to the Railway Military Police. Second, you must deliver the other card here to the members of Thor's Military Academy's Class VII Group A. Third, the aforementioned Group A must overcome the trial written on said card. Phantom Thief B. It really is addressed to us. I find the thief apparent reveling in his crimes somewhat unpleasant. Yeah, on the other hand, he seems to be giving us a chance to get the tiara back. True. Do you have this other card that the thief mentioned? Oh, of course. Please take this. Receive Phantom Thief B's card. Salutations, ladies and gentlemen of Thor's Military Academy Class 7 Group A. Should you wish to recover the treasure you seek, accept and overcome the trials I've placed before you. All of the keys lie within the Vermilion capital. The first key is at the Feast of the Conqueror with the Heart of a Lion. Drekel statue. A riddle, is it? Well, I'm sure the Vermilion capital is just referring to the city itself. But as for the feet of the Conqueror with the Heart of a Lion, seems like a treasure hunt, and this card's our first clue. It does seem that way. Um, did you think you can help us out? We'd be happy to. Indeed, taunting us like that. I'm all for wiping that smug satisfaction off his face. Let's be off then. Thank you so much. Please find it. So we obviously know where we need to go, and that would be the Dracul's Lionheart statue, which is in the Dracul's Plaza. Scars, I can scarcely believe that the Crimson Tiara could have been stolen. Please do whatever you can to recover it. So let us go to where we need to be, and that's another district, Dracul's Plaza. And the statue. And was it the front? I guess it is. He looks very, very distinguished. The conqueror with the heart of a lion. It couldn't mean anything other than this statue of Emperor Dracul's. Agreed. It's hard to hear a clue like that and not immediately think of Dracul's Lionheart. And this statue is the most famous monument of him here in Heimdall. Well, the chances are good that we're in the right place. He said to look at his feet. Let's do it then. There's the card. Here we go. It's the same type of card as last one too. Found Phantom Thief's Beast card. I assume we were correct then? Well, we won't know until we check. The second key is in the northeastern seat of the Prismatic Palace. The second key, so basically, we got another scavenger hunt. So it seems. I can't believe he's making us go through this whole rigmarole. But what can we do but play along, though? In the northeastern seat of the Prismatic Palace. Just what could that mean? Oh, I think I know what it means. I think it means we're going to Mater Park. So let's head over there. Northeastern seat. That would be over here. Well, there's one here, but I don't think this was it. Maybe? No, it wasn't there. So maybe the other bench. Here? Yeah, there it is. This must be the Prismatic Palace. Yeah, all this signs point to the Crystal Garden, which leaves only the northeastern seat. I'm presuming it refers to an actual place one can sit. Which would suggest we ought to investigate this bench in the northeastern part of the garden. Is that it? Mm-hmm. Found Phantom Thief's Beast card. Seems so. What does it say? Let's see. The third key is... At the round table where once rested the gauntlets that supported the east of the city. Oh goody, another riddle. So what can we do but keep going? Aha! It seems that fate has ordained that we should meet again. I recognize that voice. Hey, Blue Blanc! Who are you again? He's Baron Blue Blanc. Yeah, we first met him during our field study in Brayheart, I believe. Mm-hmm. Très bien. I am most pleased to see that you have not forgotten me. Though, if my eyes do not deceive me, you have two new faces among your throne today, no? It's nice to meet you. I've heard mention of you from my classmates. Has your search for beauty brought you all the way to Heimdall too? You could say that. However, to meet not just Brayheart, but among the picturesque elegance of the Vermilion capital as well. Truly, this seems that we are bound together by a destiny most inseparable. Do you not agree? You're overdoing it. I'm not so sure. He's a bit on the unique side, huh? Yeah, unique. Yeah, let's just call it that. I couldn't sense him coming at all, though. Please, the intensity of your stares is positively withering. Or is it that my overwhelming beauty has clutched your heart so tightly that you cannot help but gaze in wonder? Oh, I'd bet all the mirror I have on me that it's absolutely not the case. Well, if you'll excuse me, there's still much I must attend to. I wish you all the best of luck with your studies. Bye, Blue Blanc. And there he goes. So what did he come to convey to us? With that guy? Who knows? So the gauntlets, that would be the Bracer Guild. And that was in Alto Street. Round table. Round table, round table. That's upstairs? Yes, there we go. The gauntlets have supported the east of the city. The gauntlet is the symbol of the Bracer Guild, isn't it? It's on their emblem, too. Yeah, the once and east parts mentioned in the notes seem important as well. This building was once a branch of the guild, and while the capital once had 2 such branches, this is most easternmost branch. This must be the round table. Ah, there it is. On the leg of the chair. I can't believe he even trespassed into our lodgings. Indeed, though from the looks of things, it doesn't seem like he touched anything else. Still, not a pleasant thought. Yeah, it's kind of creepy knowing he was here. Especially considering we don't know what he's actually after. Anyway, let's see what the next card says. The 4th key is on the bottom of the white burden of the steel bird perched at the water's edge. Sure enough, it's another riddle. And a rather challenging one at that. Well, not that challenging. It's going to the Heimdall port. And it was a crane. It was this one, was it? Or was it a different one? So it wasn't the right spot. It's just these boxes I had to get to. The steel bird perched at the water's edge. The last clue seems like it might be referring to the crane here in Heimdall Port. And that would make its white bird in these containers. I can't see a card attached to any of them, though. The clue did say it'd be on the bottom. Perhaps we should discuss this with whomever's in charge here and ask them to check the containers for us. That would be Port Chief Damberto. We met him earlier today, so let's see if he's willing to help us. Group A explained the situation to Port Chief Damberto, who agreed to check all the white containers for them. And just as they had predicted, a card was found affixed to the bottom of one of the containers. Found Phantom Thief B's card. How the devil did it get stuck to a bottom like that? You wouldn't have been able to attach it without lifting the container, and that would have meant using the crane. But when did he do it? None of us ever noticed anything suspicious. Well, he is supposed to be a master of disguise, right? Maybe he disguised himself as one of the workers here. I can only guess as how he might have done it, but it's definitely not something a normal person could pull off. That aside, what does the card say? Oh yeah, let's see. The final key is also hidden near the water's edge. The crimson crown which you sleeps within a black ark, nestled in the steel car that marches with the minutes. This one's just as obtuse as the others, though if it's also hidden near the water's edge. From all indications, I'd say the next one is here in Heimdall Port too. It says final key and crimson crown too, so at least there's that. Yeah, looks like this is the last one. And that was over here because it was for the tram. There we go. The steel car. My guess is that the last clue refers to the orbital tram. That seems to be the best fit. What about the marching with minutes? Oh, that's the tram schedule, of course. Arriving and departing at present times. Heimdall Port is the starting and ending point for all trams in the city. So you could say that the tram is waiting for its appointed time. That makes sense in a weird way. I guess this is the place then. Let's get the driver's permission to have a look inside. Excuse me. Do you think you could do us a favor? Sure. What do you need? Green explained the situation to the tram driver and asked permission to search inside the tram. The infamous Phantom Thief B hid something in this tram car? Yes, we believe that is the case. Wow. Really? Well, I get where you're coming from. Go on and look around as much as you want. Thanks for your cooperation. And this is a nice thing. Oh, there it is. Is there anything else that was inside here? I don't think there was. It looks like this must be the black ark mentioned on the card. Our Phantom Thief B appears to have taken no pains to hide it. Isn't it kind of weird that the driver didn't notice it? Maybe Phantom Thief B left it here not too long ago. I wouldn't be so sure. Anyway, let's have a look inside. There's the tiara. Inside the black case rested a tiara embedded with dazzling carnelians. It has such a fiery glow to it. Well, this is definitely the crimson tiara we've been running all over town looking for. So this thing is worth 100 million mira. Ugh, I'm almost afraid to handle it. Yeah, we gotta be really careful about getting this back to the jewelers safely. Found crimson tiara. So the tiara really was in there, huh? Now I'm wondering if the last passenger who stepped off the tram was Phantom Thief B himself. I don't remember there being any unusual passengers on board, though. I see. So you have no idea who Phantom Thief B could have been then? To have done so much and yet left so little trace of his presence. He must truly be a master of covering his tracks. I'll say. But hey, at least we were able to get the tiara back. I suppose that's good enough. What's wrong, Reem? Why are you staring at me like that? Oh, I think it's time we put an end to this little charade, don't you? Baron Blue Blanc, or should I call you Phantom Thief B? What? This savory taste is why the unripe fruit is the most delectable of all. Wait, aren't you the Baron we met earlier? But the mask. That's the mask of Phantom Thief B. Allow me to introduce myself once again. I am Phantom Thief Blue Blanc, otherwise known simply as Phantom Thief B. Baron Blue Blanc is but one of the many roles I've assumed during my pursuits. Incidentally, might I ask why when you first discovered my true identity? It didn't really take much discovering. You went out of your way to show up in the Crystal Garden after all. Now, maybe it's just me, but I find it very hard to believe you were seriously trying to hide your identity to begin with. Your disguises? Nothing short of perfect, I have to admit. But with all the work you've put into this, I suspected you might come check on us near the end of your little game. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning. Simply splendid. But why would you do something like this? Why go to all this trouble? Does that interest you? Must there be a motive? Now that we know your identity, there's nothing more to discuss. Theft is a crime? Indeed, a crime we will not allow to go unpunished. What spirited youths you are. Goodbye. What? How did he do that? Just a little trick I like to keep up my sleeve. Regardless, you have provided me with plenty of sport and more than enough entertainment for one day. I'll be watching your future achievements with keen interest. Ladies and gentlemen, until we meet again, I bid you adieu. Bye. Until next we meet. He's fun. He disappeared again. That's quite a little trick. He might still be nearby. Let's search the area. Reen and the others scoured the area for Phantom Thief B, but as try as they might, they found no trace of him. After reporting the details of the incident to City Hall, they trekked back to the jeweler's to return the tiara. Now it's back where it needs to be. I can't believe that you're able to recover the tiara safely. How could I ever thank you? I almost get the impression we're the reason he stole it in the first place. Maybe we should apologize to you. Oh, no, not at all. Phantom Thief B's conquests have always seemed rather capricious. I imagine he just decided to use all of you as convenient excuse for his latest escapade. Given how fixated on us he seemed, I don't think that's likely at all. Well, better not say anything. Indeed, the last thing we want is to cause more confusion here. I'm afraid I can't offer you much, but please take these as a token of my thanks. All elements up at 500? I'm rich! That is a lot of Sepith. Are you sure it's alright to give us this much? It almost feels like it's more than we deserve. Well, this is a jewelry boutique after all. We have more Sepith lying around than we know what to do with. Well, that does make sense. Thank you very much. Think nothing of it. It's the least I could do after all you've done for us. Oh, that's all done. And, Madame, thank you so much for all you've done for us today. We'll be implementing even stricter security protocols so that what happened today will never happen again. Until next time, until he figures he wants to steal something else. But off we go and out we go. That was quite exhausting. Phantom Thief B was even more unpleasant fellow than I'd expected. Knowing to think that his smug face was watching us the whole time. Yeah, though his name is pretty well known around here. He was plainly suspicious even when we first met him, but I didn't expect he'd prove this much of a troublemaker. Something wrong, Reen? I was just thinking, he must be incredibly skilled. He disguised himself so well that he was virtually unrecognizable, not to mention all those other things he did. If this was a martial arts we were talking about, he'd definitely be at the master level. I can't disagree. True. But why would someone like that want to try to mess with us? He specifically asked for Group A, too. Though I can't imagine why. Hold on. Is it my father again? This is Class 7, Group A. Reen Schwarzer speaking. Hello, hello. It seems like you've been keeping yourselves busy. I know it's you, Instructor Sarah. Ooh, caught me in one. How'd you guess? Don't tell me. It was your smoldering love for your tragically beautiful teacher. Um, I have many feelings about you, but love would be stretching it. Anyway, you don't usually call us while we're out on a field study. Is something wrong? Actually, there is something somewhere I'd like Group A to go. When you finished up, you have for what you have to do your field study, I'd like you to head over to the Sank District. Okay, let's see. That's where Heimdall Cathedral and the embassies are, right? I think Elisa's Academy is somewhere around there too. Yes, that's the place. I want you, all of you, assembled outside St. Estra's Girls' School at 5 o'clock. Group B will be there too. What? Oh, don't worry. I've already informed the governor about this, so go ahead and enjoy yourselves. Anyway, have fun. Toodles. Hey, hold on. Oh, what's wrong now? It sounded as though the instructor is being her usual irresponsible self again. Pretty much. I just don't know what she's thinking. Reen explained to the rest of the team they were to assemble at St. Estra's Girls' School by 5 o'clock. Oh, I know where that is. That Girls' Academy for Nobles. Isn't that the one your sister attends? I have a few acquaintances who attend there myself, but I can't imagine why she'd have us all meet there. Girls' Academy, huh? I'm kind of curious. I'm sure she has her reasons. Weird ones, probably. It's almost evening, so we should probably finish up here and start heading over. The best way to get to the Sank District is by tram, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter where we catch the tram from, it'll pass through there. I almost dread to think what we'll have to do when we get there, though. Oh, come on, it'll be fun! The Sank District has been added to the list of locations selectable from any of the capital's tram stops. Oh boy, so let's catch our tram. I doubt we'll have any time to do anything else once we've arrived at the Sank District. Should we get going? Traveling to the Sank District will cause the main story to advance. Let's go! Sank District. And all the girls. Oh my god, there's boys! There are boys there! They were wearing the same uniform as Reen's sister. Yeah, they must go to St. Estra's too. So the famous St. Estra's Girls' School is around here, huh? It's supposed to be a combined middle and high school exclusively for the young ladies of the nobility. Yeah, this is one part of the capital masses have no reason to visit. Although I can at least support the school's commitment to fostering chastity and rejecting materialism. You seem to know an awful lot about a fancy girls' school. No, I don't. This is just common knowledge. Sure it is, Bakya. Sure it is. Anyway, let's go and wait by the front gate. Yeah, those were the instructor's orders. I'm feeling kind of nervous, actually. Why would you? To men, this academy must seem clad in the mysterious, impenetrable aura of feminine nobility. And soon to be kitty cats. And we're all waiting. I was wondering, did you not want to come here, Laura? My father did recommend it to me. but they offered no classes in the martial arts. That alone was reason enough to look elsewhere. I can totally understand that. Though I get the feeling Laura would cause a real uproar if she went to a school for genteel young ladies. Yeah, I can picture the chaos now. Oh? I have a number of acquaintances who attend there, and from what all I hear, it does seem to be a wonderful school. I've heard that even Princess Alfin herself is a student here. I've heard that too. Princess who? You're seriously never heard of her. I know you're not from Erebonia, but even still. To be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if plenty of Erebonians didn't know who she is. Princess Alfin is the daughter of our reigning emperor, His Majesty Emperor Eugen. She's supposed to be as sweet as an angel and popular with everyone. Is that so? Actually, I believe she's the same age as Vi. I've had the opportunity to meet her once before. She truly is as charming as the rumors suggest. I figured as much. I've seen photographs of her plenty of times in magazines, though I've never had the opportunity to meet her. Sounds like she's in the same school year as Elise, come to think of it. She has a twin brother too, Prince Cedric. He's the crown prince of Erebonia. All right. I think I've seen a picture of the prince in magazine before. Dark blonde hair, just like Eustace's brother, right? Oh, I think you're thinking of Prince Oliver. He's Cedric and Alfin's older brother. Why isn't he the crown prince then? I've heard the reason is that his mother was a commoner. It seems like a stupid reason to deny him the right succession, but that's how nobles do things. I feel like I've been hearing his name a lot lately. He made a big splash when he came back from Liberl aboard with that airship. You know the one, right? Ah, you must be referring to his return aboard the RSA after the crisis in Liberl was put to rest. Yeah, I remember seeing that. It really made a big impact. I've never seen an airship look so white and elegant before. I believe my father went to welcome the prince back in his capacity as imperial governor, too. And yeah, now that you mention it, that does seem to be when I started hearing his name around a lot more. Oh, you're here already. Hi, team. Aha, you made it. It's good to see you all again. You're a bunch of early birds, aren't you? Well, we just about finished up everything we had to do when we got the call to meet here. Were you able to finish up everything on your end too? As if we would leave any loose ends. If not, for our unfamiliarity with the city, we would have been finished this morning. Oh, every time. Looks like getting these two to kiss and make up will be an uphill battle. Well, some say that when someone gets under your skin, it means you really care about what they think. Wait. Did you two? I figured the girls would probably be the first to notice. Of course. I apologize for any worry I've caused you. We're fine now. Really? That's great. It sure is. Maybe after this field stay is over, we can get together and spend the night talking in one of our rooms. Sounds good. The thought of a Class 7 pajama party makes me feel a little embarrassed. That's girls for you. Girls and sleepovers go together like jam and toast, huh? I guess? I get scared of bells. That must be the Heimdall Cathedral's bell. It has a solemn, stately sound, wouldn't you say? Sounds so different from how it does in the Ost district. Though that does make sense considering the distance. That bell ringing must mean it's 5 o'clock, which means it's almost the time we're supposed to meet here. Either that or it's something that's going to lead to something evil and and very scary.
兄様。
Yay! Elise! Elise, what are you doing here? Wait, I guess this is your school, so where else would you be? Yes. I see all of your classmates are with you too. It's only been a week since we last saw you, hasn't it? We were told to meet here. Oh, wait a minute. Are you the ones? Then I guess I was told to expect at 5 o'clock sharp. Well, there are 9 of us in Class 7. Wait, what? Then that would mean you're the one we were told wanted us to come here. Actually, I suspect that would be a friend of mine. Why does she always have to be such a mischief maker? I swear. She could at least given me a little warning that you were coming. Elise?
失礼しました。トールズ士官学院7組の皆様。ようこそ、聖アストライア女学院へ。それでは案内させていただきます。
Yeah, let's go. Saint Estraya's Girls' School. Boys! I don't think I've seen that uniform before. Do you think they're from high school? That's the uniform of Thor's military academy. My brother was studying there when he was younger. Oh, is that the military academy for Prince Shekels? I've heard they allow commoners to enroll there too. Oh my gosh, it's too fast. Oh my god, it's that Lady Laura. She always looks so gallant. Oh, do you think she'll be transferring here? Isn't that blonde boy used to sell Duke Albrea's son? You think that boy's a foreigner? He's so tall. Aw, that redhead's so cute. This overhaired girl looks like she needs a hug. The blonde girl seems so cultured. What family do you think she's from? The girl with the glasses is such an amazing figure. I wish I had such curves. Oh gosh, there's way too many lines. I can feel their stares boring holes into my head. Pay them no mind. We certainly seem to be the stars of the show today. Well, you're boys. It's a girls' school. What do you expect? And Laura's as popular as ever. I can't say that being admired doesn't feel nice, but please don't be too hard on them. We don't have many opportunities to meet people from outside the school. You think that boy in the front is a commoner? I'm not sure, but either way, he looks handsome. How do you think they know Elise? Actually, you're right. This is kind of uncomfortable. And they're all the same age as you, Elise? I don't know and I don't care. Poor Elise. Rosengarten.
ここは
It's a lovely place.
屋内庭園みたいですね。本学院のバラ園になります。こちらに本日皆さんをお招きした方がいらっしゃいます。それって。
It's Blue Blanc. He wanted to have another audience with you.
どうやらやんごとなき身分の方らしいな。
姫様、お客様をお連れしました。ありがとう。入っていただいて。
Alfin!
まさかエリゼ、もしかして。
ご想像通りかと。さあ、どうぞ中へ。
This garden is so pretty.
やっぱり。
Princess Alfin.
ようこそトールズ士官学院7組の皆さん。私はアルフィンライゼ・アルノールと申します。どうかよろしくお願いしますね。
The People's Princess. I love the music too. It's just so nice and light and lovely. Unfortunately, there's some darker clouds on the horizon, though. That's not foreshadowing anything, of course.
もうエリゼ、悪かったから機嫌を直して。ちょっとしたお茶目じゃない。
Which you do often.
知りません。兄たちに話が終わりならご勝手にどうぞ。まあそれはともかく。ユーシスさん、ラウラさん、お久しぶりですね。お元気そうで何よりです。
殿下こそご無沙汰しておりました。
お美しくなられましたね。ありがとう。でもラウラさんとはこの学院でご一緒できるかと期待していたのですけど、やっぱりトールズの方に行ってしまわれたのね。
ええ、剣の道に生きると決めた身ですので、ご期待に添えずに申し訳ありません。
アンゼリカさんもトールズに行ってしまうし。
Oh gosh. Oh, Angelica adds Sinistra's. That would have been a nightmare.
こうなったら私も来年そちらに編入しようかしら。姫様やっとこっちを向いてくれたわね。もう。
Well, she seems lively. She seems far more easygoing than I was expecting. I've heard plenty about her, but none of that has prepared me for meeting her in person. So this is what it's like to be in the presence of royalty. It's actually rather overwhelming. I can see why people always compare her to an angel. Me too.
兄様、どうかご心配な
Oh
く。
yes, the letter.
私の方といえば日々つつがなく暮らしております。未だ淑女には程遠いとはいえ、友人にも恵まれ楽しく充実した生活を送らせてもらっています。
And Alfin's a main component of that. Well, she does seem to have at least one wonderful friend. Kind of an understatement when that friend happens to be Princess Alfin.
リーン・シュバルツァーさん、お噂はかねがね妹さんからお聞きしていますわ。
Hopefully only good things.
姫様。
恐縮です。自分の方も妹から大切な友人に恵まれたと伺っております。兄としてお礼を言わせてください。
兄様。
Oh, you're making her blush.
聞いていた通り。それ以上ですわね。リーンさん、お願いがあります。今後妹さんに倣ってリーン兄様とお呼びしていいですか？
Hey, Rin, you want to have your hair grow a little bit bigger?
姫様。そのことあるごとに妹さんからリーンさんのお話を聞いているうちに他人とは思えなくなってしまって、実際にこうしてお会いできて気持ちが抑えきれなくなったというか、私にも兄がおりますしすぐになれると思うのですが。
Oh yeah, that'll be interesting.
いや、さすがに恐れ多いというか。
I think you'd also gain Olivier as a brother too, which would be interesting on its own.
い
Oh,
い
that
加減
look.
にしてください。エリゼのケチ、ちょっとくらいいいじゃない。
Oh goodness.
それはともかく、今日皆さんをお呼びしたのは他でもありません。ある方と皆さんの会見の場を用意したかったからなのです。ある方ですか？
No, another person I'm looking forward to seeing is going to be popping on screen.
それは一体。
Olivier!
これは
ギター、うん、リュートの音？
いらしたみたいですね。
待たせたようだね。
He's come to serenade us, which is fantastic. I wonder if he's happy that we got that one record restored.
久しぶりだね、エリゼ君。まあ楽にしてくれたまえ。
誰？
どこかで見たことがあるような。
Oh, yes.
ここの音楽教師さ。本当は愛の狩人なんだが、この女学院でそれを言うとシャレになってないからね。
And yeah, that's where she gets it from.
汚れなき乙女の園に迷い込んだ愛の狩人。ロマンなんだが。
I'm trying to figure out if Mueller's around here somewhere. I'm gonna pop him on the back of the head.
もしや。
Come on, that flip of the hair, the little stars. Get your clue in.
お兄様、そのくらいで。
Oh boy. Maybe she needs to do that in Vander's in place.
皆さん弾いていらっしゃいますわ。
さすが我が妹。なかなかのツッコミじゃないか。まさか。
Olivier.
ひょっとして。
Prince Albert.
オリバルト・ライゼ・アルノール、通称宝刀王子さ。そしてトールズ士官学院のお飾りの理事長でもある。よろしく頼むよ、7組の諸君。
Oh boy. Communion room. Oh, this looks amazing. And now he's more regal, formal wear.
驚きました。
I have to admit, I was surprised to learn that you were the chairman of the board of the directors, Your Highness.
学院の理事長をされているのが皇族の方とは聞いていたのですが。
Oh, okay. So that he just said the same thing I just said, plus the rest. It's just the translation to take a while to catch up. Or rather, it's ahead of its
驚
time.
くのも無理はない。今をときめく宝刀王子が伝統ある士官学院の理事長なんかやっているんだからね。まああまり聞こえがよろしくないのは確かだろうね。
お兄様、ご自分でそれを言ったら身も蓋もありませんわ。
ですが、本当なのですか？殿下が7組の設立をお決めになったというのは。
種を明かせばそういうことさ。もともとトールズの理事長職は 皇族の人間が務める習わしでね。私も名ばかりではあったんだが、一昨年のリベール旅行で心を入れ替えたのさ。
一昨年のリベール旅行。
Yeah, and all the adventures they had there, they were awesome.
リベールの異変ですね。
ああ、あの危機における経験が帰国後の私の行動を決定づけた。そしていくつかの悪あがきをさせてもらっているんだが、そのうちの一つが士官学院に新たな風を巻き起こすことだった。
新たな風。
すなわち我々特化クラス7組ですか。
では身分に関係なくさまざまな生徒を集めたのも。
ああ、もともとは私の発案さ。もちろんアークスの適性が高いというのも条件だったがね。
今となってはその意図もなんとなくわかります。こうして特別実習という名目で各地に向かわせることの意味も。
この帝国で起きている実情、貴族派と革新派の対立を知らしめ考えさせるのが狙いですか。
無論それもある。だが私は君たちに現実に様々な壁が存在するのをまずは知ってもらいたかった。その二大勢力だけではない帝都と地方、伝統や宗教と技術革新、帝国とそれ以外の国や自治州までも、この激動の時代において必ず現れる壁から目を背けず、自ら考えて主体的に行動する。そんな資質を若い世代に期待したいと思っているのだよ。
ああ、
それは正直身に余る期待ですけど。
ですがようやくいろいろなものに合点がいった心境です。
確かにこの7組ならばそんな視野が持てるかもしれない。
そういった手応えが自分たちの中にあるのも確かです。
だね。
そうか。そう言ってくれただけでも私としては本望だ。7組の発起人は私だが、すでにその運用からは外れている。それでも一度君たちに会って今の話だけは伝えたいと思っていた。そこにアルフィンが今回の席を用意すると申し出てくれてね。
そうだったんですか。
お兄様のためというのもありますけど、エリゼの大切なお兄さんに一度お会いしたかったのもありますね。姫様。
あはは話を聞かせていただいて本当にありがとうございます。自分たちの中の芯が一本改めて通ったような心境です。ですがお話を聞く限り自分たちが期待されているのはそれだけではなさそうですね。
ほ
う。士官学院の常任理事の3名、我が兄ルーファス・アルバレアに帝都知事カール・レイグニッツ、そしてラインフォルト社会長イリーナ・ラインフォルトですか。
確かにその3人は
どう考えても王子様とは違う狙いを持ってそう。
その通りだ。先ほども言ったが、すでに7組の運用は私から離れ、彼らこのうち知っての通り、ルーファス君とレーグニッツ知事はお互い対立する立場にある。イリーナ会長はアークスなどの技術的な方面に関係しているが、その思惑は私にもよくわからない。そして君たちの特別実習の行き先を決めているのは彼らなのさ。
そうだったんですか。
確かに何か思惑や駆け引きなどがありそうですね。
ああ、7組設立にあたって譲れない条件として彼らから提示されたものでね。正直ためらいはしたのだが、それでも我々は君たちにかけてみた。帝国が抱える様々な壁を乗り越える光となり得ることを。だがそれも我々の勝手な思惑さ。君たちは君たちで あくまで士官学院の生徒として青春を謳歌すべきだろう。恋に、部活に、友情に、甘酸っぱい青春なんかをね。
そう言っていただけると少しだけ気が楽になりました。
先ほど我々と殿下はおっしゃっていましたが、他にも殿下に賛同されている関係者の方々が？
ああ、バンダイク学院長さ。もともと私もトールズの出身で、あの人の教え子でね。7組を設立するアイディアにも全面的に賛同してくれたんだ。
そうだったんですか。
確かに学院長にはいろいろと配慮していただいていますね。
3人の理事たちとは異なり、学院運営に口を出せる立場にないが、理事会での舵取りもしてくれている。何よりも現場の責任者として最高のスタッフを揃えてくれたからね。
最高のスタッフですか？
もしかしてサラ教官のことでしょうか？
You know the things.
彼女だけではないがね。ただ学院長が彼女を引き抜いたのは非常に大きかっただろう。帝国でも指折りの実力者だし、何よりも特別実習の指導にはうってつけの人材だろうからね。
帝国でも指折りの実力者。
特別実習の指導にうってつけの人材？
私も噂くらいは耳にしたことがありますわ。エクレールなんてかっこいい呼ばれ方をされている方ですよね。
エクレール。
やはり
2人が知っているということは帝国の武の世界で知られる名前か。
ああ、耳にしたことがあるくらいだけど。
帝国遊撃士協会にその人ありと言われたほどの若きエース。最年少で A 級遊撃士となった恐るべき実力と実績の持ち主。市電のバレスタイン。それが君たちの担任教官さ。
Thank you for watching the video today. I do appreciate it. If you can, leave a like as it does help, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. A huge thank you to my supporters, and if you'd like to help the channel, please feel free to visit the links in the description below and become a member. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Bye!